Hello, screen friends. We have roughly 4 days until Verdansk is finally here, and with it, a new chapter in Call of Duty. A new chapter is probably the wrong way to put it. I would say a rewrite of a previous chapter. Oh, guys, look at that. Look at that. We saw a prestige already. A max level. Oh, this is gonna be a good lobby, I think. Yeah, it's probably more of a book that we've read before, but we all generally like. I'm sure some of you guys didn't play Verdansk. Welcome, you're gonna like it, I think. And if you don't, just shut up, let nostalgia take over you. Anyway, having said all that, we have a job to do, and the job is to make my life as hard as humanly possible, because right now, the kill record is, roll it, play the Mario sound, 30 kills set by Shadow, and you're like, oh, that's cool, that's a high amount of kills, Sally, why does it matter to you? And that's because at the end of the week, the day before Verdansk goes live, I'm gonna have to try to beat that record in one game of Rebirth Island. Who are you? Are you good? Hey, I'm trying to talk to the people here. You want to kill me about it, or? Okay, well done. What were they shooting at? Hold on, what was that? So as it currently sits right now, 30 is maybe something that I can break. But what we're looking to see now is just how screwed I'm really going to be. And we're at control because this is where we saw our record break. Our record breaker take flight. That guy died funny. Felt like I was Jack Nicholson in The Departed. We're gonna go to Aiden. That's what I'm gonna call him. With the greatest hit fire spread I've ever seen before. Well done, Aiden. 3 kills with 38 remaining, and the movement appears to be sound. Dropping the GPR for a Cypher and reloading the C9. Also, hey, what's going on? If you've never seen my face before, you're like, who is this guy I just clicked on a video about? My name is, well, it's Kevin, but I go by Sallyisadog, even though it's actually just the name of my dog. And this is a series called Spectating Rebirth Solos, where we try to find the best Rebirth player ever. And then I put my balls in a metaphorical meat grinder and try to beat the record at the end of the week. Except the map's gonna change here shortly, and we're gonna have to spectate Verdansk. And speaking of things changing, here comes a different POV. Come here. 3rd kill of the game, 33 remaining. Stole the guns off the previous victim, or just YYing them around bottom control. This guy, oh man, okay. Are you gonna buy UAV? This is our first sign. A loadout drop marker, okay. Okay. Uh-oh, someone's running by you. Like right there, in the middle of the street. That was a great snap. That got a little close. I would say arguably too close for comfort. Their loadout drop is banging around somewhere, and someone just flew back on top of Control Center. Get your guns quick. C9, 2 SMG Scotty? No, I love it. I'm glad we didn't see a 2 SMG Scotty because we've never seen one break the record. They got a C9 and a Cypher, but it's their own. 5 attachments on each. I know that because you can't get a gunfighter card with wild card. They're below you. Just saw them on their minimap. Now we sit and we wait. They're outside right by the buy station. You just gonna yeet this? Yeet this and delete this? Yes. 5 kills with 29 remaining. The lobby is holding a little bit, but I'm holding a good thought for you because you got stunned. There's more people here. That guy went for a snipe. I respect it, but maybe a little bit ill-advised. We're gonna get on top of the roof and see what we can see. I see with my ears a floater coming down, and now I see it with my eyes. Let's see the beams on the Cypher. This thing does rip. You want him to stay alive. You got landed on. Landed on. Oh no, they died to fall damage. Not going to be helpful for the lobby staying alive, but we got 6 with 29 remaining. Here comes another person. They look to be AFK. You know, that's someone who you maybe could have let live for like 15 seconds and done it all over again, but okay, I guess a bird in the hand, right, is worth 2 in the bush. Hello, friend. Wow, they eked that out. That's amazing. 8 kills, 26 remaining. Here comes another contestant. Where did they drop? Probably down low. They were a little too slow trying to find that out. Here comes someone else on a balloon. Let's see if they come over this way. They saw him super briefly. If we hear a parachute, they're coming for your head. Or ass, you know. Oh, we just saw him. They got shot at, no bullets hit. There's too many people here. You need to play this very carefully. With maximum caution while simultaneous aggression. I have no words for the hipfire spread that we just saw in the finesse currently being displayed, but it's pretty good. 9 kills with 22 remaining. Gunshots from up on the hill. I love that they looked at their minimap. That guy did not get the kill. There we go. Eyes on. More people. Didn't get a kill for it. Shoot him. Oh, man. Just, there we go. 10 kills. We're in double digits already with 20 remaining. This is good pace. What they need now is the lobby to hold and, you know, obviously not to die. Another floater outside, probably regaining on the loadout drop. So we're going to reload and try to take the top of this. That'd be my bet. There was someone shooting at him from the hill. Let's find out if they're still lurking around here. Floater. Good restraint. Good restraint. They know they're competing in a 11 kills, 18 remaining. They do not know they're competing in this competition because I completely made it up and put it on the internet. Another gunfight happening over at Tents. I saw it on their minimap super briefly. I hope we go by the UAV. You have $18,000. Good job. Maybe another one? Yeah, another one for the road. We can't exactly see what they see on theirs, but I do hear someone running around. And so do they. But they also have a red dot on their minimap. Likely. Their centering's pretty good. They're used to playing this area. That's a experienced player checking that hop up there. 25 bullets left, probably enough. Yeah, they needed 6 of them. Someone else right up on the hill, I think. Like, right, wait for the zoom. Here, another UAV got called in, so hopefully they can see that now. We got 12 with 18 remaining. Hope this is really putting into context how lucky and also good you need to be to get 30, which is what I'm most nervous about at the end of the week. That guy is Neo from the Matrix. He just dodged and ran between every single bullet that was fired. Yeah, you gotta be lucky enough to get a lobby that holds, lucky enough that you're in a bad lobby. Then you also have to make sure you're not eliminating people too quick. And then you also have to make sure that you're good at the game. I get that people are like, oh, this content creator just always drops a bunch of kills against bots. But yes, that's probably true. I don't want to like argue on behalf of all the people who use VPN or 2box or do whatever, because there's definitely some of that happening. But some of it is just being able to capitalize, and some of it is luck, especially if you're watching like a streamer who doesn't just post YouTube videos. They stream all day. What you don't see if they do post a video is the, I don't know, probably 20 games where they just get wrecked. You're seeing the highlight, right? You're seeing the best game that they had out of an 8-hour play session, which is a long time to play a video game. Personally, that's way too long. I can do very few things for 8 hours straight and not lose my mind. There's someone right down here. They were right down here. They went out the front door. They're in a gunfight. Oh, we're playing Ring Around the Rosie and a stun. 2 people. There's one guy trailing. They don't get this kill. How did you not get that kill? That's insane. Resurgence is still active. They'll be back. Now we're going to go to BJ So. Just kidding. We saw them get murdered in cold blood. Last game. Not yet. We have 2 more after this. Also, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks. 10 kills. All right, last game. Here come footsteps, up to see you. Is it gonna be our guy? Resurgence is still active for another minute, so this lobby could theoretically hold. Uh-oh, stun's going out. No, I bet that's the person who's just hiding in the corner. It's funny, you see people, well, we see people. I see them first, and then you see it after I edit the video. But there are 2 different types of players on Rebirth Island when it comes to getting kills. Some people get 10, and they're like, oh man, this is solid. Now I just gotta win the game. And then there are other people who are like, I am entering my flow state. I must go just push every single red dot I've ever seen on the minimap. I gotta go get more kills to look cool. Last game, I don't think is that type of person. They're the former, not the latter. Oh boy, that's a prox alarm. Okay. Prox mine and a prox alarm. Multiple floaters coming back down to the earth. We still have 14 players left. They're gonna try to make it 1 less, but those are prayers. And I think they're getting landed on? Kinda. You should chase them and eliminate them, unless it's someone with a lot of kills. I mean, clearly they have beams. They're also doing this with ground loot. Good ground loot, but still loot that's, you know, born from the ground. They're waiting to see if that guy's gonna take this little door up. I don't know why you're watching it like that. You have a mine and a prox alarm. Just watch something else, you know, or watch your mini-map because they're on it right beneath you. Someone just put out a shock stick. I'd be terrified of that. You hear a shock stick go out, that's just a person you don't want to mess with. What are you talking about, blowjob? 7 other players left. No gas mask for last game. Interesting. For someone who's playing it like this, I feel like they've been preparing for endgame since they were in the pregame lobby. Just, I'm surprised they don't have one is all. Here we go. I feel bad for that person. A poor defenseless gamer running around with a Kar 98. Ooh, wait, why not grab their sniper rifle? Maybe they just want the ground loot. I don't know, guys. They don't have to leave this spot yet, but we're only looking for 4 people. The buy is calling their name, I think, to get a gas mask, but I don't know. Maybe the risk isn't worth the reward, and this is an interesting end zone. It's time to leave. I think you want to get there sooner rather than later. They could go 1 of 2 ways. They could get on top of Chemical, or they could go like right here and just hold this down, because I think we've seen this zone before and it pulls out this way. Oh, we're not going to go high. We're going to go low. A fullback of sorts. Low man is going to try to win this game. Where did you get shot from? Plate. Yeah, oh, it's Aiden. Maybe. Aiden might be dying. Aiden, stay alive. You had a lot of kills. It's a 1v1 for the win. Aiden's got 13, and they got third-partied. GG's. The vibes were not immaculate. Updog, a level 10? Can we see the beams? No, we can't. What we really need for this lobby is to hold. That is it. And I have a weird intuition about this one. I could be wrong. I've watched a lot of this. So have you. I just have a good feeling about this lobby. Please someone kill me and make me feel good about it. Wicked Quezzy. A lot of people go in control. I think I counted 4 or 5 parachutes there. Let's just check out the beams. In their defense, it is super weird to see someone who is just motionless, who lands on top control. Like, you don't go to this POI on accident. You go here because it's the hottest drop on the map. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not seeing too many people. There's one. There's 2. There might have been 3. Awesome Noob 2000, a level 3. I think this is gonna be like our bait fish. I could be wrong. They could have some crazy little spin bot, aimbot Cronus we get shot out of a cannon for their 3rd kill of the game. Make it 4. No, they went with the Sallyisadog approach and just gave up. TT, how many kills does TT have? Just the 1. TT, you can be our guppy. I don't care who the guppy is. I just want to see someone get a lot of kills because it's more fun that way. 2 people are here. One's about to be up here with you. 3, 2, 1. There they are. Drop shot. The drop shot is just tough. Cool aim, 89. A lot of low levels over here at Control Center. Interesting. There's someone else above you. 2nd kill of the game. They got a C9 and we have 32 players remaining. Maybe I should have gone top prison this game, guys. That's on me. We'll do that again next game. Gunfight happening down by the boat. You could go say hi. How you doing? But we got slide cancels and everything. The movement's in. They know enough about playing this game or have played enough in the past that they know how to do that. Are you gonna buy something? They bought a UAV. This is huge news. Huge news. They could have bought any gun and they decided to get a UAV instead. That means someone's, oh, you're gonna Moab it. Why not take the zipline all the way up? Because that's why. That was tough. Now we're gonna go to JJ. Oh, hello. That was so ballsy to do. Oh, hello. 3rd kill. We're working through them now. Keep in mind they don't have another gun. It's just a pistol. They've ran by plenty of purple ones and they've decided, I'll just stick with the pistol. Did they hear me talking? Nope, we're gonna keep the pistol. It does let you swap around quicker, so that's fun. I think they're deciding, yeah, okay, fine, I'll pick up an aim. Gunfight happening right outside and a little bit of lag. That's okay. We're gonna get up top and see that floater above you? Floater above you?
25 remain.
Floater right there. Yeah, that would be the floater above him. 4 kills, 20 remaining. Yeah, I think that was it for control, man. I think we're set. I think it's time for you to leave. Ooh, taking the gentleman's way down. You gonna buy a UAV or you gonna buy a gun? A loadout drop marker. They bought all the guns. We're gonna put it there so they can go get it from the roof. Loot this crate for, I don't know, a reason. You don't have any money. You can't really get anything else. Just head up to the roof, get your loadout drop before someone full sends you and kills you. What are we going to get? Cypher and, oh, they got a fancy Cypher. Okay, they're gonna keep their Cypher in the ground loot C9, which is fine. Nice reticle on this. I kind of like it. So do they. They keep looking at it. The hard part about control is you kind of just sit here waiting for more people to show up, and sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. And there are also so many crates that it's like, okay, but why would I ever leave? What is marked on their map? Show something like every time they look to their left, it says like 90 some meters away. Is that the bunker? It's funny to see how long someone will hang on to control though. People are married to this POI on the map. If you're like, Sally, why isn't he leaving? You've never watched these before. People just love it. I don't really understand the pull it has on people, but there's 5 kills and an observatory attack initiated. We haven't had an observatory POI in over a year and a half probably. Another person landed at control. Someone tried to regain here. What a crazy spot to try and regain. They're down low behind you. I don't know where you're going, but I wish you all the best. Here we go. JJ, they're right beneath you. You can find them if you want. You seem to be pretty good at the game. Okay. Oh, look at that timing. Look at those beams. JJ's lagging, it's okay. Bought a UAV. Now, what are you gonna use with this? What are you gonna do with this information is my question, James. Could be John. Could be whatever, I don't know. Jamal, I don't mean to. I'm gonna kill the sloth. Not very sporty. A slow animal. An animal that I will never know what they taste like. And that's okay. I don't need to know what a sloth tastes like. Another UAV going up. What are you gonna do with all this information now? You're gonna go leave? No one leaves control. The only time people leave control is when they have to, and I guess they do because the gas says, JJ, get out of town. Look, bud, you have a UAV up. Unless someone's here, you just need to start running at the red dots. Someone has to be up here based on how they're playing this. Probably in that hallway. Be the aggressor, though. That's my thing. You have information that they don't. I guess people do get UAVs for one of two reasons. They get it to kill people or they get it to stay away from people. I think JJ's maybe an introvert. Just needs a little bit of alone time right now to recharge the batteries. And I get it. I'm there with you, JJ. But what JJ doesn't realize is that they are not alone. They have thousands of people watching their gameplay right now. Well, not right now. Probably like a couple hours after. But still, this is probably one of the worst spots to be. All these windows to your left. All these spots that people can come in and come down from your right, in front of you, any which way. And all these red dots on your mini-map. This is just a hard room to secure is basically what I'm getting at. And we've decided, I agree with you, Sally. I'm going to be leaving. Oh no, they're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Here we go, there should be someone in here. No, just kidding, they're all above you, JJ. If you just look at your mini-map, it would tell you that. They're still up there. There were 3 people. Only 10 other players left. Don't put down neurogas. You're better than that. Uh-oh. JJ. Yeah, that frag grenade bounced a little bit, didn't it? Oh no, they just saw somebody. They look right at him. This always happens when I go into the minimap. There's someone on this floor with them in the cafeteria. Okay, now there's another person here, JJ. They were shooting at someone, James. Ooh, cool camos. I'd be pretty pissed if I was that person. I still think they're in here. Like, I still think there's someone in the cafeteria having lunch. We're finally gonna go upstairs, go say hi. But you're gonna have to leave, and you don't have a gas mask. It's time to go. They're really breaching and clearing this. I don't see the need for it, but if they're having fun, I'm not here to critique that. Someone's directly above you. Minimap just told me so. There they are, and there was someone right here as well. No, gas mask thing's gonna be really hard for them right now because if the person above them has it, JJ's gonna have to fly off first, and then the person above them is just gonna shoot them. I mean, I don't always pick them up, but late game, I'm starting to make a mental note of how I'm gonna have to play and what I'm gonna have to rotate based on my mask of gas situation. Here we go. Yeah, they're right above you, JJ. They flew off.
4 remaining. 5 squads still operational.
Beautiful. I mean, there was a lot of luck involved there, but beautiful. Time to reload everything. Don't let the gas hit you for plates because you don't have that many left. And now we have Ntiri on the prox chat. We have 2 other players left. People love hiding in here, so I hope no one is. There's got to be someone there, and there's probably someone rotating here. That's my bet. I think they have this hill to themselves. This is where, if I was playing on the main channel, I'd probably be like, I'm gonna vibe here for a second. JJ, you're in the gas. Oh, there's a sniper up top. You're dead.
Taking fire.
If they're good, should be dead. Isn't. One's on top. One's down below. There's a mine. The mine sure helped. 1v1 for the win. Precision coming in. I think that person had a gas mask on. You should probably try to yoink that. Don't, JJ, do not loot. That's a mine. You got stems, but there's a gas mask. I don't know. You have a really decent position here. They're on top of you, which if you're a bottom, that's fine. You should want that, welcome it. If they wait for gas to hit, I think it's over. I think you gotta be the aggressor. Pop out and just destroy them. They're right on top of you. You could try to get to that car. The duck boat over there. I think that's what you got to do. You can tell that they don't quite have a plan. Go. You need to go now. Well, you don't have to, but it'll make it a whole lot easier if you do. Oh no. JJ. They're in gas. They're buying stuff at the buy station. That's where they went. Stay right here. You're going to get shot in the back. 99% sure. Pretty sure that's what they're doing. I hear them running to their left.
Kill or be killed.
Let's go, JJ. We got there, baby! Good for JJ. Gotta say, really excited for my friend Jamal. I'm gonna go top prison and see if there's a demon because Control Center was a little bit lacking last game. Although I do have to say, it probably means that's where all the demons are gonna go. But this guy's wearing a frontman's... Dude, you just played the glass top prison. I gotta get your name. I'm not gonna kill you. That was so impressive. Well done. Wow. He's wearing a frontman skin and his name is Frontman. And then he just sat here and waited? That's insane. Good for you. I'm sure he's quite confused. This guy's up here assuming the position. I think you're good. Hey, turn around. Iceman. George Gervin. Well done. Worst H... He's teabagging me, guys. I didn't shoot my gun. And then I get teabagged? That's insane. This is insane behavior. I'm rooting for this person to die. There's just no decency. You are the worst. And not even like a bratwurst where it's like enjoyable to eat. I'm actively preying on this person's downfall. They tried to gas that guy. Didn't work. Little Red Riding Hood up here, though. They just ran right through your nade. Thought it was going to happen. Still might. They're going to get sniped from Narnia. The top of the tower. You're going to omni-moving your way into a death. Put on an armor plate. Or don't. I just really don't want to see someone on the tower. So that's the only reason I asked them too nicely. It wasn't really an ask. It was a command. You have an SVD. This will not end well. I respect that shot. I really do. Now they got a Papoosh at a Cypher, and away we go. They're going to slowly grow on me, I think. I'm sorry, what? I don't know how they didn't die, but they're still kicking. Like I had a fancy, a bong shot. Marijuana cigarette. Floater, you looked right at somebody. He wants his bong shot back. You've been finessed. Look how far away that guy is shooting you. Well, actually very well, too. Like a burst gun or something. What? What burst guns? Wow. Think about it. Where'd that guy just shoot you? Ash Ketchum just got him. A level 4? Oh, they're hiding like a sneaky boy. I love it. I love it. I love this. You can see him through there. What? Really solid beams for level 4. For a level 4, I said. A level 4. Chase him. Go get that kill. Yes. They probably don't have plates. A 360. I love that. They're also a red bounty thread, so. 3 kills, 26 remaining. Look, I'm here to see a level 4 go all the way. Did I jinx him? Potentially, but I'm pulling for him. Someone else just dropped back in. Let's go get to work here, Briano. You don't want to stand here. You don't. You want to stand somewhere where there's like one, actually the room to the right, the cafeteria. Great spot. If you just camp at the end, there's only one way in, one way out. I love that they mounted. You can do it. You can do it. They did it. The little level, oh, def not hacking just disconnected. Suspicious. 4 kills with 21 players remaining. Floating back down to the earth. I want to see how high they can go. I mean, they got a bong shot SMG, so potentially to the stratosphere. Uh-oh, I hear 2 sets of footsteps. That equals 4 feet. Now I see Master Splinter by the tents too. You're probably gonna get shot at the second you push this, but I like the aggression. I do. I'm here for it. I respect it. They're running away from you. That's right. Be scared of the level 4. I was gonna say they have like 4,000 bucks. They can go buy a gun from a buy station, but I don't think you can even get a loadout at a level 4. Maybe you can. Maybe they changed that. I don't know. There's still a red bounty threat. I'm imagining they're gonna get shot in the back here shortly. It's just kind of a vibe that I'm getting. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing. Don't tell me you're gonna... You know what? You can do no wrong. I love you. Mortar strike. Mortar some very large building. Some tall building. Even if they don't get a kill, it'll feel good to do. They're gonna go down and hit their loadout. Yes. Well, no, just shoot them. Just literally shoot them. I love the push. Uh-oh. The iron sights on that gun are really tough. Sky Killer, 86. 7 kills, 15 remaining. Sky Killer. Who have you been killing? Just people floating out of the sky who don't have auto-deploy parachute on? Or who do? Double SMG Scotty for Sky Killer. There's someone right in front of you. Ah, they took out their long-range Papoosh. They're probably gonna die. Here. Apparently not. You do need to reload all of your guns. And turn around and shoot the person who... They didn't actually reload. They thought they did, but they didn't reload the Papoosh. Uh-oh. Someone knows you're here and you have 25 bullets. 3, 2, 1. They should know exactly where you are. How are you not being shot at? I am perplexed, bamboozled, flabbergasted. 22 bullets left in the C9. They have none left in the PPSH. The second they get into a gunfight, they're probably gonna die. Probably. I'm gonna start saying that word like that now. I make no guarantees. Like, if they're very close to somebody, they can shoot. Oh, we got a zipline. Zany. Okay, now they... That was such a blessing. They now know that they have to reload. They're gonna do a scavenger. Why? Why? You have $27,000. That's a lot of money. I don't think they're actually gonna do it. I don't. I think they're addicted to looting crates. That's okay. It's a very satisfying thing. The noise, the way that flops out of the box like that. I get it. They're designed to be fun to do. But like, you get better loot out of them, so you might as well open... Okay. Is that annoying anyone else? Because it's annoying me. This is one of these games where I'm like, yeah, I probably should have played. It is what it is. However, we are now actively rooting for Sky Killer. It looks like they're kind of still figuring stuff out in the video game. and I really like to see these people do well because it means more. Like, I remember the first time I won a Battle Royale game, it was the coolest feeling. I think I was duos with my brother on Blackout. We were both pretty bad, like very, very bad. I think I had like 2 kills. We just played for endgame. That's all we wanted to do was win. It was the best feeling. Now I'm just a bit spoiled, where it's like, I expect to win when I play a game, and that's
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down.
sad sometimes. All right, so this is where we're gonna hide. It wouldn't be my #1 hiding spot. Oh, you saw somebody. Master Splinter. They have a decent beam, too. They're doing this with 2 SMGs. I think Master Splinter might have an assault rifle. That's unfair. You can't die right after I talked about how I really want you to win. I wish you wouldn't. Maybe not? Down goes Skykiller. Lust. This is gonna go one of 2 ways, guys. 9 kills. They're running around with the staff. They're actually cosplaying as Master Splinter. 4 other players left. How are these lobbies dying at the rate that they are? We're running a Papoosh with 97 attachments on it. And I don't know what your other gun is. It's probably not a staff. Taking the roof, what do we see? I see a couple people looking at me. Ooh, they sniped. They got an AK as well as their primary. We haven't seen anyone ever run this gun. I know it's ground loop, but they made a choice. They passed many other weaponry, and they've decided this is the AK that I'm gonna run. It bounces harder than a bouncy castle. They're in a stalemate here. I would just back it up, sure. Back it up, hit him with some movement on the snipes. Don't stay in one spot. Slowly close the gap to him. You know, or you can do that and just die. They're on fentanyl. 15 kills. Wow. Very, very good for being very high on an opiate right now. A striker with a jack slash in a car 98. Hit music station. There's someone sniping all the way from the tower at them, and that's the only other person that I know of. There we are. It's fine. They're gonna leave. I think they went for a trick shot. Oh, and there's someone else on the roof. And I think someone directly beneath you. Now we know where everybody
3
is.
squads left in the war zone.
1 person on the roof still. Minimap told me so. They're right inside this little, where I usually drop on the main channel if you watch that. I do have a main channel, in case you didn't know that. That's why this is Sallyisadog 2. It implies the existence of a 1. So someone's over there, and someone's beneath them. As long as they don't take the zip line, this should be pretty good. But don't turn your back on it. You can hear the zip line. They might have choked it. But they never got pushed, so. 1v1 for the win. They didn't deserve to win that gunfight. They didn't. But they did. Gas mask is right there. It's going to be important. Oh, you're going to go down and try to find him? Found him. Good that they're plating up. Oh my god, they got over here quick. Just stay right here. Okay. They're right around the corner. You don't need to reload like that. But they did. And now we're going to chase. And get the win! All right, my man. GG's.